Hi everybody, Billy Van Heusen here. It's been a couple weeks since we've chatted. We've made a change in our employment and gone from one real estate agency to another. We're now with Keller Williams in the Denver Tech Center. So if you're thinking about buying or selling a home, we'd love to have the opportunity to work with you. Now let's get to the Broncos. The Broncos performed better against Jacksonville in London last weekend. Now, a lot of people, and the press especially, have been calling for maybe a change with the coaching staff. And at this point in time, in my opinion, that is way premature. We have a total transition going on here. You have new owners, and you have new coaches, and you have a new quarterback. And it takes a while, especially for the offense, to get together, everybody get on the same page, and start creating a good offense. Russell Wilson has been an excellent quarterback in his 10 years in the NFL, and he will continue to be a really good quarterback here. They just have to get all of the dynamics figured out between the receivers, the quarterback, the offensive line, which has had a lot of injuries, and the running backs. Everybody's got to get on the same page on offense. Defense is always ahead of the offense at the beginning of the season. It's just the way it works. And to call for the firing of the coach and why did we trade for Russell Wilson is just really premature. Let the Broncos find their own level, let things keep improving, and they're going to be just fine. They've got to get the offense going. They were only, I think, 23% of success, last in the league when they got into the red zone up until this last game, and then scoring 3 times in the red zone. They got themselves back to where they're now, I think, 35% efficient, whereas there are a number of the teams in the league are 70%. So the Broncos have to improve dramatically as far as that part of the team is concerned. But overall, there has been improvement, and there will continue to be improvement. Going forward, the Broncos, they have the bye week this week. I'm sure that the guys will get a few days off, and then they'll start working heavily on the offense again. So their away games are going to be pretty difficult here in the second half of the season. But again, hopefully the offense will continue to improve, and they'll win some of those games and be competitive, and then build on what's going to happen down the road. You may have seen they traded Bradley Chubb today to Miami, which a lot of people were not surprised as long as they could get a first-round draft choice for Bradley Chubb, because they didn't have any first rounds coming up this year in the draft. And they just recently, I guess today, picked up Jacob Martin from the Jets, and he's a pass rusher. He's had a 1.5 or 2 sacks this season so far, but he's partially to help replace what they're giving up by letting Chubb go. So let's not get too discouraged yet. Let's keep our fingers crossed that they will keep improving. I think they will. I think that Coach Hackett is getting the feel for what he needs to do to get the offense going, and I think the defense, if we can keep them playing well, Denver should be in a number of the games and should be competitive. When the draft comes, they'll fill some of the holes they think they need, and then I think you'll see a much improved Bronco team as this season goes on, and then after the draft next year. So that's kind of the update. I hope everybody's doing well, and if you'd like to see more of these videos, please subscribe to the channel. Thank you.